right, welcome into the show. We have some breaking news on this Tuesday afternoon. San Francisco making a couple of roster moves in the lead up to this game against the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday. One of the big roster moves, San Francisco signing longtime defensive back Logan Ryan after a workout today. We did talk about him after Talanoa Hufanga went down with that season-ending torn ACL. I had listed him as one of the top free agent options. San Francisco clearly liking what they saw in that workout today. But the corresponding roster move, a little bit of a surprise here. And this news broken by Matt Barrows, who covers the 49ers for The Athletic. In order to make room for new defensive back Logan Ryan, San Francisco releasing running back Ty Davis-Price, a third-round pick last year. And the Niners now have released 2 third-round picks recently in Trey Sermon as well as Ty Davis-Price. Ty Davis-Price had a pretty solid training camp. He had a pretty good preseason. I really like the player at LSU. Good power, good size, good balance, but he really got hidden on this Niners depth chart, and clearly San Francisco loves what they've seen from Christian McCaffrey, who's an MVP candidate. Elijah Mitchell has started to play a little bit better over the last couple of weeks, getting more snaps. He's your RB2. And then Jordan Mason is your third running back. Ty Davis-Price now has an opportunity to go somewhere else where he is not really low on that depth chart. But either way, a couple of wasted third-round picks on running backs for San Francisco. A lot more to get to here on this show because we're going to give you the best analysis on Logan Ryan that you will find here on YouTube. But first, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you subscribe to the show, because when the Niners make a move, we break it down. We have a great live audience right now. A lot of you are seeing this after the fact. We do it all here on the Niners Report with daily shows coming your way. So let's go back to Logan Ryan here. Ian Rappaport breaking the news on this Tuesday afternoon that the longtime versatile defensive back Logan Ryan has signed with the Niners, a potential big-time addition for December and their playoff run. Most recently played with the Buccaneers last year, as well as the New York Giants recently, and now he lands in the Bay Area. And when Talanoa Hufanga went down, I talked about Logan Ryan as one of the options out there. He's clearly at the end of his playoff career. He was on Good Morning Football a couple of weeks ago. He said that he has some gas left in the tank, but this is a smart, heady, experienced player that fortifies the depth at safety for San Francisco. Pretty long history for him as well. He won 2 Super Bowls with the New England Patriots after he was drafted long ago in the 3rd round out of Rutgers. Bill Belichick loves his Rutgers defensive backs. He played well in New England originally as a slot and nickel cornerback. And then as his career started to progress, that's when he moved to that safety spot. He's a versatile vet who's really known for his smarts, but also his cultural impact and ability to make winning plays. He is 32 years old. He did work out with the San Francisco 49ers today. He has started 125 games in his career, and last year with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he started 6 games at free safety. The Niners, after that Hufanga injury, do have depth issues at that safety spot. So bad that Isaiah Oliver was the backup free safety on Sunday. He's a little bit of a thicker body, but at slot nickel cornerback, Isaiah Oliver was really struggling, and he would have to play out of position. And it's not just Hufanga who went down. It was also George Odom, who's most likely out for the rest of the year unless the Niners make that deep playoff run with that torn biceps. 49ers, this is why signing Logan Ryan is really important. Tackling has been an issue for this football team all year, and it's been masked over this 4-game winning streak because they've been winning games. But during their 3-game losing streak, they missed a lot of tackles, and we documented that so much on the show, and it's just unacceptable for a team that's this talented with this many dogs that has Super Bowl aspirations. But San Francisco, even though they dominated that game against Philadelphia on Sunday, they missed 12 tackles against the Eagles, and Logan Ryan has always been a quality tackler. So with that, we pop up our poll question for today's show. This will be the pinned comment. As always, we love to hear from the faithful. What is your one-word reaction to the Logan Ryan signing? For me, my one word is depth. And if you want to go with another word, it's experience. A lot to get to here on the show still, but first, today's show is sponsored by Prize Picks, the largest independently run daily fantasy sports app in North America, and we have the best deal. that any DFS app has to offer. A $100 deposit match at prizepicks.com/CLNS and use the code CLNS. How about producer Chip? Clap it up for him and type Chip down in the chat, because all year he's been winning big-time money and real money on Prize Picks, and he's a smart man to tail, because on Sunday he had a quad pick, and he was good on all of them. Christian McCaffrey, more than a half rushing touchdown. The same for Jalen Hurts. Hassan Reddick, more than 0.75 sacks. And George Kittle went off in that first half. He had more than 47.5 receiving yards. So one more time, this is Daily Fantasy Sports made easy. You pick 2+ players. You choose more or less on their projected stat lines. We're going to put that link down below in the comment section, as well as in the description of this video. Logan Ryan's career path. Let's hit that next. 2013 third-round pick out of Rutgers. So a decade at the National Football League level, Played with the New England Patriots to start his career, 2013 to 2016. Able to cash in a little bit after that with the Tennessee Titans. He played there for 3 seasons, 2017, 2018, 2019. New York Giants picked him up, and he was really revered there for the toughness that he was able to bring that team with the G-Men in 2020 as well as in 2021. And then last year, he played those 6 aforementioned games with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at free safety. A very experienced player who's accomplished a lot. Hasn't been a Pro Bowl player, but a steady contributor and a guy who's always been consistently available. He's played in 149 games, 121 starts to his name. Has a knack for making plays on the football with 19 interceptions because he's played a little bit of slot nickel as well as free safety. You can put him in the box. You can send him in on a safety blitz, 13 sacks for his career as well, 98 pass breakups, so that goes back to him having a knack for making plays on the football, 19 tackles for loss, a very solid number, and then 26 quarterback hits as well. In those 6 games with Tampa Bay, he was pretty solid. The Buccaneers suffering a lot of injuries on that back end last year, and that's why they had to bring Logan Ryan in. Overall grade of 69.1, run defense grade of 75.2, a coverage grade of 65.4, a passer rating when targeted of 90.4. He did have and reel in 1 interception, and all of that came on 291 coverage snaps. And league average for Pro Football Focus numbers is about 70, so he was about a league average safety last year. And if you could play to that level for San Francisco, that's fine. You're paying him very little money, no long-term financial ramifications. He fortifies depth, and now you're better with that depth spot, having him as compared to Isaiah Oliver. And he's not going to be asked to play all that much unless an injury does happen at that safety spot. Peter Schrager with the cool note here, and kind of alluded to this a little while ago, but now we can expand on it, that Logan Ryan was on Good Morning Football on NFL Network a few weeks ago. And Peter Schrager, friend of the show, by the way, a seat on an NFL studio show awaits him when he wants to join our ranks in broadcasting. But he was steadfast in the fact that he still has good football left in him. And to the 49ers he goes, where another Super Bowl ring, which would be his 3rd, 2 in New England, could be in his grasp. I like what Deshaun Gibson has been able to do this year and last year. What a revelation and a great value signing has been. Jair Brown has been really good. The fact that we haven't really called his name is always a good sign because he's a rookie. He's not getting picked apart, not getting taken advantage of. That's a good sign. And now you have Logan Ryan, who can be your depth safety. And then Isaiah Oliver, you can kind of hide him on that depth chart. And if you need him to play a little slot nickel, going back to his normal position, you could do that as well. But Logan Ryan, Deshaun Gibson, Jair Brown, all at that safety spot, all have the versatility to play around the line of scrimmage, in the box, or deep at that safety spot. If you want to contact me, I love to hear from our fans, our viewers, our subscribers, all of the real ones out there, even the haters, man. Hit me up on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Chase_Senior. You can find me on Instagram, at Chase_Senior, or you can be like Jeannie Wyatt, you could be like Lisa Hernandez, Roddy Cow, countless others who hit me up on email, and we could chop it up there as well.